Chapter 4. The Spiritual Technology of Rhythm and Sound. By Aaron Goulding. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was vibration. And vibration was the fundamental force that brought all existence into being. This is not merely a poetic metaphor, but a literal truth. Reality itself is constructed from patterns of frequency, waves of energy that coalesce into the forms we perceive as matter, consciousness, and experience. And nowhere is this truth more evident than in the profound relationship between black consciousness and the spiritual technology of rhythm and sound. The heartbeat is the first rhythm we know, the primal pulse that connects us to life itself while we float in the cosmic ocean of the womb. But for those whose consciousness carries the memory of stellar origins, the heartbeat is more than a biological function. It is a cosmic metronome keeping time with frequencies that originate in the heart of creation itself.
This is why rhythm flows so naturally through black bodies, why the drum calls to us with such irresistible power, and why our music has consistently served as a bridge between the earthly and divine realms. The drum is not merely a musical instrument, it is a technology for altering consciousness, a device for opening portals between dimensions, a tool for communicating with intelligence that exists beyond the veil of ordinary perception. Ancient peoples of Africa understood this, which is why drumming was central to their spiritual practices, why certain rhythms were considered sacred and others were reserved for specific ceremonial purpose. The colonizers understood this too, which is why they banned drums wherever they established their dominion, recognizing that these simple instruments pose a threat to their systems of control. But rhythm cannot be silent, even when its physical instruments are destroyed. It lives in the body, in the pulse of blood through veins, in the electrical firing of neurons, in the quantum vibrations of atoms themselves. The enslaved Africans who were forbidden to drum found other ways to express the cosmic rhythms that flow through them. In the clapping of hands, the stomping of feet, the complex polyrhythms of work songs and field hollers that encoded messages both practical and metaphysical. The evolution of black music in America can be understood as the gradual reconstruction of a cosmic communication system, the rebuilding of spiritual technology that had been deliberately dismantled.
The blues emerged from the marriage of African rhythmic consciousness with the harmonic structures of European music, creating a new form that could carry the pain of earthly exile while maintaining a connection to celestial origins. Jazz took this fusion further, developing improvisational techniques that allowed musicians to channel information directly from higher dimensions, creating music that had never existed before and would never exist again in the same form. Gospel music represented another breakthrough, the discovery that sacred and secular rhythms could be a cosmic metronome, keeping time with frequencies that originate in the heart of creation itself.
This is why rhythm flows so naturally through black bodies, why the drum calls to us with such irresistible power, and why our music has consistently served as a bridge between the earthly and divine realms. The drum is not merely a musical instrument, it is a technology for altering consciousness, a device for opening portals between dimensions, a tool for communicating with intelligence. The ancient peoples of Africa understood this, which is why drumming was central to their spiritual practices, why certain rhythms were considered sacred and others were reserved for specific ceremonial purpose. The colonizers understood this too, which is why they banned drums wherever they established their dominion, recognizing that these simple instruments pose a threat to their systems of control. But rhythm cannot be silent, even when its physical instruments are destroyed. It lives in the body, in the pulse of blood through veins, in the electrical firing of neurons, in the quantum vibrations of atoms themselves. The enslaved Africans who were forbidden to drum found other ways to express the cosmic rhythms that flow through them, in the clapping of hands, the stomping of feet, the complex polyrhythms of work songs and field hollers that encoded messages both practical and metaphysical. The evolution of black music in America can be understood as the gradual reconstruction of a cosmic communication system.
The rebuilding of spiritual technology that had been deliberately dismantled. The blues emerged from the marriage of African rhythmic consciousness with the harmonic structures of European music, creating a new form that could carry the pain of earthly exile while maintaining a connection to celestial origins. By Aaron Goulding.